Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Grim Taker Report. The Grim Report, guys. Well, it seems that Starz has got Ash versus the Evil Dead coming out pretty soon. They've showed a clip. I'm gonna watch it live. So as this records, I'm gonna be watching the video. It's only 20 seconds, so you know. Let's see what it does. I'm hoping it says 21. Okay, pull of blood, guys. Blood dripping off the chainsaw. It's just showing the chainsaw. Arm. Starts the chainsaw. And it says Ash versus Evil Dead. Okay. Climactic, yes. Little off the wall. But Campbell, Bruce Campbell, he helped create the series Ash and Evil Dead. He will be starring in this one. This picks up 30 years. I think it's 30. Yeah, 30 years after the original Evil Dead. He's fighting a whole new horde of the people he fought in the versus the evil army. Army versus the dark army. Ash versus the dark army of darkness. He's in the army of darkness. He's fighting the same people as he was in there on this new show. But that's not the only thing I'm here to report on, guys, because since the stupid nerd thing, those people in that nerd show, movie, whatever, the nerds. These guys, they took my catchphrase. When I know, you'll know. They said, when we know, you'll know. So I can't say that anymore. So, what I'm going to do, guys, is that I'm going to tell you this. Something they don't get. It's hard to find stuff. And I'm going to bring up something else new that you guys don't know about. And that's the true goal of DC Comics coverage has been revealed. What they're going to cover. Okay. So I'm going to bring you guys more of information. That way, they'll stop fucking taking my Spoiler warning, the following article discusses the coverage number 8, written by Jeff King and Scott Liddell, and featuring numerous artists and so on. Now, while many fans expect the results of DC's Comics just to conclude Convergence event to be the streamlined, non-multiverse DC universe events of issue 8, which has arrived in stores, they have resulted in the exact opposite. When the series' final issue concludes, not only does the multiverse remain existent, major changes have been made, and granddaddy of all company-wide continuing shifting events, Crisis on Infinite Earth, as Brainiac prepared to save all of the reality by transporting the heroes he had previously trapped in his patchwork world to their own realities. The uber-powerful villain include Parallax among those he sends back to face the original Crisis. Accompanying a brief play-by-play from Telos, the humanoid incarnate of the planet of the heroes, are trapped on the which states reality is resting stabilized. Each world has evolved, but they all exist. We're treated to pair of 2-page splash display over a dozen of the different Earths that have been saved, including several erased by Crisis in 1986. Throughout the maintained of the series, DC fans have been teased with the idea of the goal of Convergence was jettisoned. The publisher's previous DCU incarnations. Co-publisher Dan Dido described the various two-issue miniseries that made up the bulk of this event as a way of readers to get revisited previous relativities again, with some level of revolution, hitting that it might be the last time DC visits a continuum of 0 hour Flashpoint post crisis and more. There's a sense of a lot of stuff coming to an end, I don't teased further, but it's so much greater stuff is beginning. The events titled itself indicated as much hitting that every DC reality was set to converge into one. Of course, DC Free Comic Book Day Divergence title was likely intended to hint the story's actual outcome. So there you go, 2 for the price of 1. I thought I'd bring that to you as well. Since you DC fans think that since the Marvel fans thinking DC don't have everything under control, like I said a couple about yesterday, DC not having everything under control. They screw things up. Now they're trying to make it better. And in doing so, Marvel's screwed up. Because since DC left it where all the worlds are focused, they're all back and recreated, and well, not recreated, but they still are in the same place. Not much has changed. On the other hand, Marvel gave Doctor Doom the power to become a god and screwed everything up. How long this will last? Well, nobody knows. Because every time there's a 2099, later there's a Avengers. But the thing is that none of these are permanent. It's either called it's probably going to be called 616, with characters from each of the from that comic book, or 2099, or World. So, yeah, Marvel's screwing up constantly. They need to end the crisis thing and get the worlds back to normal. Either kill Doom or make Doom create the other worlds again. But not the Ultimate Universe. Please, God, not the Ultimate Universe. I mean, there are a lot of comic book characters they could have killed off, but they didn't. They should have killed off a bunch of other comic book characters, but they didn't. And yet they just put them in all one world. And that don't make no sense. They're trying to recreate, I told you a couple months ago, they're trying to recreate the Runaways. Well, none of the cast about the Runaways make any sense. Bucky being in the Runaways? No. Now, Molly Hayes, she's in the Runaway, in the new one. That makes sense. She was one of the originals. But they're making a whole new cast, and that don't make no damn sense. Okay, guys, that don't make no sense. In my opinion, you don't make a whole new cast and call them the same group name. You don't. It's retarded, Marvel. Get your shit together. Get your stuff together. Get it all in a bundle. You destroyed all the worlds and made them into one world, and eventually they're going to fight each other. You got all, there ain't no Thor comic book anymore. Of course, there's 2099 Avengers, which is a group of miscreant misfits that make no sense why they even exist. Yet, instead of bringing out the Avengers, you bring the 2099 group of idiots and morons and non-Captain Americas, non-Iron Man, non-Black Widow, non-Hawkeye. The nons. You know, bring back the stuff we're used to. Stop forcing us to accept a reality that nobody wants to exist. And DC, meanwhile, is bringing everybody back. All the worlds that destroyed in the 80s back as well. So it's going to make it a little bit easier for people to accept DC comic books because Superman's going to go back the way he was. All they're going to go back the way they were. Marvel wants to do things differently. They want to screw everything up. They don't want us to accept the one reality. They want us to accept 3 realities. And nobody's going to accept 3 realities. Nobody's going to buy all the 29.9. Nobody's going to buy the 616. Just the 616. Some people are going to buy the 29.9s. Some people are going to buy the 616. And then some people are going to buy the War World comics. And everything's on one world. So Marvel, if you're going to screw up, don't be screwed up. Don't screw up. Separate the worlds again. Make a whole Earth. Not one. Make 3 the way they were before. Very few people even heard about War World. Nobody cares. And yet you want people to accept the reality of, yes, there's one world, but you got different people from different worlds. You got this Avengers, you got this Avengers, you got this Avengers. Or you got this 29.9's got Avengers. The 616 doesn't. War World doesn't. They got their own group. For Pete's sake, stop ending and start making stuff make sense. I'm pissed off at Marvel. This is my opinion as well, Spotlight and stuff like that. You know, I'm gonna pull and bang this all in one because I'm getting things before they get them, and yet they get over 100 and something views, and I got very few views because they got an idiot and a ditz, or a dimwit and a nut. And I'm me. I'm giving you it before they are, and yeah, they're getting more views. That don't make no sense. I mean, what? I gotta have a stupid background? Oh, funky music? Done tried all that. Didn't work. So I'm giving you this stuff before they even get it. They get this information from different sources. They decide, oh, we're gonna give them this, and it's not gonna even be a 2, 3, 6-minute thing. I'm giving you 12 minutes. Yeah, it's of my opinion, but I'm sick of their bullcrap, source feed, in the know. I get all that crap before that. This stuff I get before they do, and yet they're getting more views. It's retarded. But that's gonna end this, guys. I'll know before they know, then you'll know. That's how it's gonna play. Good luck. Good night. God be with you. God bless you.